Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks so much for joining me on this demo video for our website builder. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible, but also provide you as much value as possible. So I'll go through some stuff in depth, obviously to get through it. You can also play the video a little bit faster down below if you'd like, but I'll do my best to get through this as quickly as possible because I want to make sure you have a full understanding of the happytans website builder, our platform, what it has to offer, and how much of a difference a website can truly mean for your sunless tanning business. So let's jump right into this. First off, let's talk a little bit about what we're going to cover. I'm going to go through a quick story, tell you a little bit about me if you don't know who I am, some about the features, factors, and benefits of using our platform, a little bit about SEO and what that even means, the pricing structure for happytans and our website builder, and how to get started with us today. I'm looking forward to it. So who am I? My name is Grant Conscious. Those of you that don't know me, I've been in the industry for over a decade now. Started in May of 2011 with Sholy Sunless. Mike Sholy's a really good friend of mine. He's the one that helped me get into this industry. So thanks so much to Mike for that. Once I left Sholy back in 2015, I saw that there was a need for people in the sunless tanning industry to have help with the business side of things. So working at Sholy, obviously we sold a ton of products and kits and we supported people as much as we could, but the main focus wasn't really around helping people build their business. In fact, most solution companies don't. They just want to sell the products and that's the business that they're in. No fault of their own. That's just kind of how it is. So I saw a need and opportunity to help people with the business side of things. So I started the website builders because I truly believe in the power of websites. I saw what it could do for hundreds of businesses that I worked with. And then also started the podcast, the happytans podcast, where you could check out as well. We have well over 85 plus episodes and tons of interviews with some wonderful people in the industry. But I really wanted to give back and help people in the industry. So at this point, we've helped hundreds of thousands of people in the sunless tanning industry. We're the trusted and only website builder specifically for the sunless tanning industry here for you. So let me jump into a little bit about a website. Why do I need a website, right? It's 2021. Everybody's on social media. We have a Facebook page. We have an Instagram page. We got TikTok. We have a Yelp page. Google My Business. We have all these things, right? Why do I need a website? What's the point of it? Well, it is 2021, right? Right when I'm recording this, probably 2022 by the time you're seeing this. But a website is still needed more now than ever. To me, I look at it as a website. It's not just a website or a brochure. It's a tool. It's a hub. It is everything online and offline point to your website, right? If you have business cards or brochures or your Facebook profile, your Instagram profile, everything points back to your website. And on your website, you're actually able to control the narrative. You're actually able to point people in the right direction or show them what you need to show them, right? We're not stuck within the constraints of an algorithm or a social platform. We can actually do whatever we want. So the website is the marketing hub and everything points back to that. If people get your business card, they're going to reference your website. If people get your Instagram, they're going to click on your website. If people go to Yelp, they're going to click on your website, right? And that leads me to point number 2, credibility, right? If you go to 3 different businesses, one doesn't have a website, one has a mediocre brochure website, one has an amazing website, like the ones we built at happytans, then you would probably go with the third option, and that's not to toot our own horn. That's just the fact of the matter. People subconsciously judge a business based on its branding, based on their website, based on their presence and everything online. Whether we want to or not, it subconsciously happens in our minds. We want to make sure that we're putting ourselves in the best position possible, right? So 84% of today's consumers think a website makes your business more credible. That's the truth. If you don't have a website, you're losing potential business. You may never know because if you don't have a website, you're losing those people. I'll show you the power of having a website a little bit later on, and that takes me to point number 3, which is being found online. That's what SEO is, search engine optimization, or being found on Google and other search engines. Can people find your business if they're looking for you? Again, more on that later. I'll show you the power of our platform and everything that it entails. The website gives you an amazing opportunity, again, to control the narrative, to showcase your products, your services, your work. You can actually tell your story about yourself. You can show pictures and case studies about different things, and people had eczema. Now they have a spray tan. Look at this. Or all these different situations, right? You can showcase all that stuff on your website and you have control over it. You can encourage potential clients to take action. So if you go to any of the happytans websites that we build, there's always a book now button present, whether you're on the desktop or mobile. We want to make sure that it's easy for people to take action. The action we want people to take is to reach out or to schedule an appointment, whatever that is. We want to push them in that direction, right? And there's so many more things I could go over, but again, I respect your time and I don't want to go take all the time out of your day. So what makes a great website? It's a good question. What makes a great website? We consider 3 things: before, during, and after. Before, obviously, can people find you if they're looking for your service? If they're looking for spray tan in your city or your area, are you visible? If not, you're losing out on potential customers. during, like once they get to the website, do we point them in the right direction? Is it easy to navigate? Is it easy to find what you need? Are the pre and post hand care? Is it listed there? Do I even have that on my website? Is the book now button working? All those kind of things, right? That's the during. And then after, retargeting. If you get into some advanced things with ads, our websites are set up to integrate, so you can add Facebook pixel, all that, the Google ads pixels and all those things to track all that, autoresponders through your email systems or anything like that. So we look at before, finding you, getting to the website, on the website, then after the website, right? Before, during, and after. We want to make sure we hit all three of those points. So let's talk about the components of a happytans website. What all does it entail? What do we actually help you take care of? So our websites, first and foremost, are built for conversion. So the goal of any website in this case is to get people to book an appointment. So the designs of the website, the speed and the code quality and everything in the website points back to helping those end users, which we'll talk a little bit more later, get to the point that we want them to get to, which in this case is scheduling appointments. Our websites are easy to use, easy to navigate, and built to help the people get to where they want to go. Whether they're coming to read about pre and post hand care or schedule an appointment, we want it to be easy to do. Built for mobile. If your website's not mobile responsive, which means it's easy to view on mobile, then you're missing out, right? Our websites are built so they will look beautiful on any device, whether it's a tablet or a phone or a computer. And now probably about 70+% of your traffic will be coming from mobile. The websites are easy to navigate. There's things Google actually looks for in a mobile website to make sure that it's mobile friendly, and we've taken care of all that for you. They're built for SEO, which is our the biggest selling point that we have is the fact that they're built for SEO, which means you can get found online. We have all the tools and stuff built into the website, years of research that went into it, all that's built in, and you get to leverage that as part of our platform. The websites are simple, flexible, easy to use. You can go in and make changes by yourself or email us for support. We're happy to help with that as well. They're flexible. They can be customized for you, and they're really just easy to use for back-end users, for you guys, for us, and also for front-end users or your potential clients. Performance. The website is fast. They load quickly. It's good for SEO. It's good for users. It's good for everybody. The performance makes a huge difference. Lots of these popular website builders are super, they seem super easy to use, but there's a ton of code in there that bogs them down a little bit. The performance may not be up to par. So built as a tool, right? This is a tool. It's not a website. It's not a brochure. It's a tool. It's something that can truly help you grow and transform your business. I'll show you some testimonials later. You can see how people have attested to that on the happytans platform, but it's really a tool for you to leverage to grow your business, to streamline customer service, as you see here down below. I'll just jump to that one. If you have been tanning for a while, or even if you hadn't, you'll get introduced to this shortly. People are going to continually ask what I do before my tan, what I do after my tan. You're going to have to sit there and text them back and forth all the time. But if you have a great website that's built with the proper stuff, then you can streamline customer service, because you can just text them a link to your pre or post hand care or frequently asked questions, whatever it may be. And we help you with that process, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. So built to tell a story. We want to make sure that the website represents you and your business. You can set yourself apart because you are different from everybody else. You're truly a unique individual. Your business is unique. We want to be able to tell the story about who you are and what you have to offer. That's really, really important. Built to integrate. We integrate with any of the popular scheduling systems, any email platform, whatever you need. We're here. We can absolutely do that. And at the end of the day, the websites are not built for you. They're built for your end users. It's really difficult and challenging, even myself that's been doing this for a decade, to take a step back and see the website as a potential client or somebody that's been there for the first time. But we've already taken the guesswork out of that, and we know how to make the website sufficient for those end users so that they can quickly get to where they need to go. So what is SEO? Why do I need it, Grant? What is this silly acronym that you're throwing around here? Search engine optimization. It's basically increasing your visibility in the search results. So if somebody looks for a spray tan near you or a spray tan in Charlotte, like where I am, does my business come up? If it doesn't, then I'm losing out on a huge amount of potential clients. I'll show you some real live examples later where you'll probably be astounded by how big of a difference it can truly make for your business. But let's look at this. Like 97% of people learn about a local company online, right? So regardless of wherever they're looking for it, they're going to come online at some point. Obviously, 97% of people. And those 88% of searchers for local businesses on mobile devices usually visit that business within 24 hours. So if you're not there, they're going to go to your competition. So we want to make sure that we are present there. And then obviously most people doing mobile now, 61% of mobile searchers are likely to contact a business. I would assume it's even higher for spray tan artists. And we want to make sure that it's mobile optimized, and your website absolutely will be. This is a super powerful statistic that it's 900% growth over the past 2 years of people searching for spray tan near me or spray tan close by. And the way that you show up for those things is to make sure your website is properly optimized for SEO, and we take care of that for you. Obviously, it's part of the platform. There's no additional charge for that. And 92% of searchers will pick a business on the first page of the search results. Guess what? Almost every single one of our websites, if not all of them, end up on the first page, and hopefully in the top 3 positions is always our goal. So obviously, if you're not there, then you're losing out on a ton of potential clients. And again, the live examples I'll show you later will represent that and kind of hammer that home for you. So a little bit about the features and facts and benefits of using our platform. Not only are we helping build a website, but we guide you through the entire process. Whether you do the do-it-yourself or the done with you or done for you model, which I'll tell you about those later, we guide you through the process. There's step-by-step videos for those that want to do it yourself that show you how to do each page and what information should be on each page of your website. And then for those that are working with us, we give you a form and say, these are the things we need. And then our team is assigned to your website and connected with you. And we walk you through the process and make it as simple as possible. We take all the guesswork out. We're here. We're experts. We know what we're doing. You just have to follow our process and it works. We know that it's worked hundreds and hundreds of times. We host the website for you. We handle all the tech issues and the SSLs. That's security certificates. Hosting is what actually publishes your website to the internet. We take care of that for you. All the other things involved in the website and all the tech headaches and all the nerdy stuff, guess what? We do that for you, right? So you don't have to worry about that. Lead forms are included. There's contact forms on your websites. There's no extra things you have to do there. They're all included. You can build those out, make them as small, as short as possible, as long as possible, whatever you need. We do that for you. We have a ton of stock images to choose from. If you choose the done for you model, our team will pick images that represent your brand. If you have actual pictures, that's even better, but a lot of people don't, especially starting out. So use our stock images, leverage those. We have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of those that we can use for your website. The websites are branded for your business. As I show you some live examples later, you'll see that while there are some similarities with the websites, they're truly unique because they're branded specifically for that business. And not to mention that people aren't going to be searching for specific spray tanners in other areas. So it's unlikely to see another website like yours in your local area there. So blogging functionality is built in. It's a great way to showcase your expertise and set yourself apart as the blog. Show your expertise, show what you have to do. We have that built in. I'll tell you a little bit about the platform we use later so you can learn about that. Review integration. For those that don't know what that is, we can feed in live reviews from your Facebook or from your Google My Business to show actual feedback that people have left reviews for. Those are live feeds pulled through. There's no limit to that. A lot of places limit to 3 to 5, and they only check it every week or whatever. Ours is checked every 24 hours, and we pull those reviews into your website for you. There's an Instagram integration, so you can easily integrate your Instagram feed and pictures on the website so you can showcase your work. Obviously, it's a great way to do it. So you can show off your work in 2 ways. Obviously, there's a photo gallery, or you can use your Instagram feed. Either way, you can do that on your website. Like I said earlier, our scheduling system is built, you can integrate with anything. Square, Gloss Genius, Vagaro, Acuity, Scheduling, Setmore, anything you can think of, we can absolutely integrate with it, along with any email marketing systems or anything else like that. So another thing I wanted to share, because I get this question a lot, can you do websites if we do things like hair or lashes or brows, etc.? We absolutely can. A lot of people that are doing spray tanning or at least doing teeth whitening and other services as well, we can absolutely do that. We optimize those pages individually for those services. So absolutely we can incorporate that in. Our websites and our platform is built on top of a custom WordPress environment. For those that don't know, WordPress is the most popular CMS or content management system on the web. It powers approximately 40% of the entire internet, and our platform is built on top of that to leverage that amazing technology and that open source code that they have. We just set our platform on top of that, customize it a little bit, make it easier to use, and a lot better for spray tan artists. You also get full access to make any changes, updates, or anything, and we're also here to help. We're like your tech team built in, obviously at no additional cost outside the platform itself. So we are here for you all the time. So what is this? What are the SEO features like? What do you guys include? Well, first off, we've done the initial research up front to help optimize your site. So we just roll that out across everybody's site, and you're able to leverage that. My over a decade of experience through SEO, as well as my teams, to implement that on your site. So we do the optimization for the pages, the titles, the meta descriptions, and all that. If none of that makes sense, don't worry, because we take care of that for you. We want to make sure that it is optimized perfectly for you, and we do that. We've done the initial research, and we let you leverage all that on your website. The website is cleanly coded, which for front-end users or for end users means it loads faster. makes happy users and happy Google, right? All those things go hand in hand, and we make sure that's all taken care of. The sitemap creation, which is actually a list of the pages on the website that shows Google, hey, this website has these pages, go crawl them, index them, put them on your index. Indexation, which is said here, it actually puts your website onto Google. You have to do that. We take care of that for you. You don't have to worry about that. We don't want you to be overwhelmed or confused. We're here to do that. We include structured data, which the best way to explain this is for an address, for instance, let's say to Google, it looks like a random string of numbers and letters, but we actually wrap that text in structured data, which says this isn't just random text and numbers and letters. It's actually a physical address for a local business. This is the business name. This is the type of business. That helps Google better understand what the business is, and usually those websites will show up higher on the search engine results pages as well. Plus, there's much, much more that we have to offer that's built in, and I don't want to, again, bore you or take up all your time because I respect your time. So what is the investment to be part of the Happy Tans website platform? This is a great question. First, I'd like to start with, this isn't truly an investment. This is not an expense. While you can write it off at the end of the year as a business expense, it's truly an investment because it's going to help you grow your business. I believe in that and stand behind that 1,000%. I've seen the difference it's made in hundreds of business owners, and I want you to benefit from this as well. That's why we leverage all of what we have to offer on this platform. And I'll tell you a little bit about what the street value of this is here coming up in a minute. But the investment is really, it's less than one spray tan per month. It's $29 a month or $290 for the year. You get 2 months for free if you do yearly, but it's $29 per month, which is less. Most people charge at a minimum $40 a tan, so less than one tan per month, and I can almost guarantee that you're going to get at least one new customer through your website every month. Obviously, that varies so much depending on your area and all the other factors that come into play there, but I've seen how big of a difference this can make. So once you sign up for our platform, there's two options. Option one is do it yourself. You sign up, you go right in, you start building your site. Typical turnaround time for that's 5 to 10 plus days, depending on how much time you have. There's obviously a learning curve since it's something new for most of you, but I'd say about 95+% are now doing option two, which is done for you, which is where we take your information and we build the site out, customize it exactly for you and your business. I'll show you some examples of sites that we've done for our clients here recently. That normal setup fee is $299 as of January 1, 2022. It just went up. You can use the code DEMO to get it for $199. Again, you'll sign up, go through that process. I'll show you how it works. You submit your business information to us. A person on our team is assigned to your account, and then we build out that site for you and customize it just for your business. So what's included in the $29 a month? What am I paying for? First, the website itself. So the website itself, if you went and got a quote from somebody to design you a website, be anywhere from really, really, really cheap, $500 to $5,000 plus. And I say this not to brag, but I have a consulting practice where we build custom websites, and we just signed a client for a one-page website that's going to be a $7,000 client for that website. Now, there's some other things included with the graphics and build, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of the street value of a website so that you can get an understanding for what that is. So minimum websites we typically do are 5,000 plus. So you're leveraging the experience and all expertise that my team and I have, and we're able to use that on your platform, on the Happy Tans platform, for a lot more, a lot better price, and you're able to leverage all these years of experience that we have. You get ongoing technical support and website maintenance, which you can pay anywhere from $100 to $150 a month. In fact, in our consulting practice, again, we charge $150 a month to maintain people's websites. You get that as part of the $29 a month fee. You get hosting as part of the platform, which you would pay $10 to $30+ per month anywhere else. Hosting is basically what publishes the website to the internet so people can see it. We do that for you. The SSL certificate, typically you have to buy these. They're $100 plus per year, depending on where you buy it or get it issued from. We take care of that for you. SEO optimization, we've done the initial research, we've implemented, we've done all that for you. An SEO consultant will cost you $200 plus, $250 plus per hour. In fact, when I consult with companies in my consulting practice, we do charge around $200 per hour. So that's something to consider. You get to leverage all that on the platform. Any ongoing updates and changes, we're here to help you with that. That's included as part of it. Any new features that are built in as part of the core website, you'll get those at no additional charge as well. So the easy to see the street value of this is in the thousands of dollars, and you're getting this for a very, very small fraction of that cost. So does it work? What is it? Everything that's included here sounds great, but does it work? Some of these reviews were pulled off of our Trustpilot account. The other one here from my friend Jennifer, she told me this and sent it to me, but I didn't clip it from her email just for respect for her. But I actually asked her to go back and look at the past 2 years to see what % of her clients came from her website, because she tracks it based on, new client, where they find us. And she said, 2 years ago, 62% of my new clients came from the website. And this last year, 80% of my new clients came from Google. So basically, if she didn't have her website, or didn't have a Happy Tans website that was ranking #1 in her area, by the way, she would have not grown her business the way she has, because she would have had 80% less business, or less new business, and 62% the year before. So if you compound that, you can imagine how much different her business would look without that. That's a true value of what it is. And I know that this can happen for you as well. If you look at Jeannie here, she's saying the same thing. Her business has doubled since she got her Happy Tans website in the last 9 months. She's not only did that, she went from mobile only to a physical location, and hired her first employee to work with her just since she switched over to Happy Tans website. So, and she, as she says here, she was very frugal, but she's super glad she did it. Christy here, we were able to redesign her website. She had an existing website. She loved it. Sandra here, completely not tech savvy, as she admittedly says. She had a bunch of questions, but she sees how big of a difference it's made for her. And then Rebecca Matthews, we talked not too long ago. She said, been doing this for 2 years, looking for different websites, wasting time, money, trying to figure it out, hiring people, et cetera, et cetera. And now she says, I'm so glad I did it, right? Everybody's here to help. Did I mention I love my website? People can find me and all these things. So I know this works, and I really want it to work for you. So we'd love to have you on board. If you want to get started, go to happytans.com. There's a green button at the top that says create my website, or go to happytans.com/website. You can certainly go there. If you want to reach out to me, you can always email me. I'm going to even go in here in this slide presentation and edit this. You can email me at grant@happytans.com. And you can reach out to me. I'll answer any questions. I'll jump on a call with you, whatever you'd like. Just to give you an idea here, if you come over to our website, you'll be greeted with this cool little button here, create your website. You can go through the process right here. You can watch a video walkthrough of the actual website itself. And then when you sign up for your website, this is what sets up your membership for the website. Once you've signed up for the website and your membership there, you're taken to a page here where you get to choose do it yourself or done with you. Again, about 95+% of people are doing this option here, and I would say this is pretty accurate. 2 to 3 business days. Some websites have been as quick as 1 to 2 business days. As long as we get all of your content, we can really knock this out. Our team has this dialed into a fine, very quick process. So we're here for you to help with that. Let me pop over here to my browser. I'm going to show you some examples of some websites we built recently. These are, again, SEO optimized, beautiful websites built for conversions. These are customized for these people's individual businesses. As you can see here, kind of the variants of the websites and the branding. And you can see, while there are some similarities, they certainly do look different and really fit the brands themselves. This is one of my favorite here. As you can see, this is a beautiful website that's made here for Sarah, and these icons are beautiful. It just really represents her business well. Like I said, there's always a way to book on the website. We want to make sure that's present. We want to make sure that's in front of people, because people don't want to have to find it, right? When they get to your website, they should know, what do you have to offer? How do I get it? What do I have to offer? What do you have to offer? How does it make my life better? And how do I get it, right? We want to make it easy to do, and that's what we do with our websites. Again, this is Jeannie here from Contour 10 that I was telling you about, the double to revenue. Look at this beautiful website that we built for her. She was super reluctant, super frugal, didn't know she wanted to spend the money, and she said easily one of the best investments she's ever made. So those are the beautiful, pretty websites, right? That's what I want to show you. But I'm going to show you some live examples here of the SEO and what it means. So search engine optimization, right? This convoluted word. So one of my good friends and one of our Happy Tans clients, Stephanie, one of my favorite people in the industry. If you go to if you go to Google, type in spray tan, Arlington, Virginia. She's located there. Here's her website. Her business and Google business ranked right here. And her website is right here, #1 on Google. Before moving there, before switching to us, she certainly wasn't there, but now her website is there. And what does that mean for her business, right? So I have this tool installed here because we do SEO. Professionally, I have this great tool here that gives us an idea, an estimated amount of searches per month, as well as some other metrics here. But essentially what this is telling me is about 210 people per month, every single month, are searching for spray tan, Arlington, Virginia. And when they do, guess what? Stephanie's website comes up #1 there. If she were paying for ads, it would cost about $5.21 per click to be number one. Let me show you, those of you that don't know the difference. This is an ad right here, obviously on Google. This is the first organic result. That would be where Stephanie's website was. These people are paying about $1.41 per click. So if I literally just click on this person's website, they're paying $1.41 for me to just load it. I could bounce right back. Doesn't matter. I still owe Google $1.41. Stephanie would have to pay $5.21 per click for this right here that she ranks for $29 a month for number one. And you can see the estimated thing here says she gets about 860 to 870 organic visits per month. Now, this is going to vary greatly depending on where you are. This is a huge city. Let's go to Lodi, a smaller city. My good friend Kelly, about 30 searches per month. But guess what? She still sits here. Number one is the first organic result outside of Yelp. But she's still number one here organically, the first website there, outranking her competition, and she's number one in Google Business. Another good friend, Jenna in TLS Spray Tan Bar, she's number one here, outranking Vigaro and Facebook, and number one in Google Business. And I forgot to mention too with Stephanie's what's impressive with her website, and she's really done a great job. You know, all these reviews, you can see all this makes a big difference in Google. She outranks Palm Beach Tan, which is one of the largest chains in the world. She outranks them, which is a huge, huge deal. In fact, if you look at this, this is a pretty interesting statistic here, and I don't want to bore you here, but Google basically ranks websites on a scale of 0 to 100. 100 are the most authoritative sites, 0 are the least. So typically, all things created equal, a website with a higher authority will outrank a website that's not as authoritative. This website, Palm Beach Tan, is a 48 out of 100. Stephanie's only 5 out of 100 because her website is, you know, a little bit smaller scale. It's not as big, obviously, as palmbeachtan.com. But she still outranks them, which shows how powerful the platform is. And she even outranks Yelp, which obviously, I mean, their authority is 93 out of 100, and she still is outranking them. So it just shows, it speaks volumes for how powerful this is. And that's why I really wanted to show you first case live. You know, you can go here right now today and type this in, and these people are still ranking there. And the good thing about this, and something I want to hone in on, is the fact that once your website ranks there, you're probably always going to stay there. We stay on top of the Google changes, algorithm updates, and all those things. We stay on top of that. We do all that for you. So once you're up there, it's really an evergreen marketing strategy because your website's typically always going to rank at the top. There may be some variance from day to day, but our websites tend to stick at the top, as Stephanie's has been there now for months, and she's just continuing to reap those benefits. So we stay on top of all that. It's really evergreen. Sure, you're paying $29 a month, but it's a lot better than $5.21 per click. And you can imagine how quickly, you know, 6 clicks would get Stephanie over what she's paying for her website already, because that'd be over $30, and she's only paying $29. And again, she gets in front of 210 new people every single month on repeat. And that's part of the power of this platform. So again, come check us out, happytans.com. Email me if you have questions, grant@happytans.com. I'm so thankful that you spent your time listening to this. I'm very passionate about what we do and what we have to offer, because I know it can be truly game-changing for your business and ultimately for your life. If you have any questions, reach out, grant@happytans.com. I'm always here, more than happy to help. Thank you so much. Take care, and happy tanning.